that they were all live streaming the debate and freaking out.
Barbara Streisand's crying.
Is the best Biden ever. Not a close second. I've known him.
Not a close.
I'm here for the meeting. I'm here to explain things to you people.
Kurt can't
like
stop talking about
look at Joe Scarborough.
comes.
Apparently, now I don't know if this is true, but someone was telling. Were you telling me about this, Jamie? About the live streaming of was it you or was it someone else of Rob Reiner and all these people?
Oh, they were
Earlier too. Like I'll find the story. When I read
That
it
they were all
online.
live streaming the debate and freaking out.
Barbara Streisand's crying.
These people are deranged. These people are no different than the Manson family in that they are in a cult.
Yeah.
They're locked into this ideology. It's not as bad as the Manson family, but it's clearly a cult. It's an ideological cult where you're not willing to go against any of the doctrines of the cult. And one of the
And you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to have. You have to practice groupthink, and that's that.
And Bill Maher's a heretic, even though he's very much a liberal. He's a heretic because he says
Because every once in a while he'll tell the truth.
a lot of times
Yeah.
he's not as
Like he
informed
was-
as I'd like him to be about some of the stuff, like MK Ultra, the WEF,
Or Ukraine.
Well, I don't know what he knows about Ukraine, but he hates Donald Trump. But I think I couldn't figure it out on the pocket. Like, he wouldn't even have a rational discussion as to why he hates him. He's crazy.
Yeah.
But the thing I found out that he was sued by Donald Trump.
Yes, so that's
probably it.
Because when he said that he was an orangutan, and so he sued him.
Hollywood's debate watch party with Rob Reiner. Jane Fonda ended in shouts and tears. That should have been fuck keeping up with the Kardashians. That should be the fucking the real
and that's what you
reality
get. And
show.
I say good for you. That's what you get for fucking lying. They've all lied. I think the media took just as big a hit as Joe Biden did that night.
Yes.
Because now, just a few weeks ago, there's that Joe Scarborough, that mental case on Morning Joe on MSNBC, and he was saying, let me tell you something, and if you don't believe it, F you. He says this on 6 in the morning. This is what he's telling his audience. F you. This is the best version of Joe Biden I've ever seen. You saw that clip, right? This is the best version. And then
let's play it. Let's play it because it's amazing.
It is amazing.
Wasn't he a Republican at one point in time?
And they say that Trump is the liar. It's like they are right now in the middle of telling the biggest lie it's ever been told in politics. This is bigger than FDR can walk.
Listen,
this is bigger than that.
Hampton real estate is not cheap. And you got to do some things maybe you don't want to do if you want to buy that sweet house and just drink your champagne by the lake. Or the bay, rather. Just looking over in the ocean going, I fucking made it, baby. Yeah. I'm here in the Hamptons.
And it's...
I'm about to go to dinner with Rob Reiner.
Hey, I've always said, hey, I don't know if I'm better or worse than those people, but I've never no one ever made an offer to buy me out. So I don't know how I would react.
I don't think it's a buyout or a sellout thing, man. That's a thing that people think. I think what happens is you get locked into a cult. And then I think also you get invited to things with important people. And that 100% will shape the way you talk about stuff. If you get invited to a dinner with Bill Gates and some very important people, when their name comes up, you're going to defend them.
Well, Barack Obama talked about how just being in the room with the donor class changes you. Just being in the room with them. And Chris Hayes wrote a book called The Twilight of the Elite about how that happens. And then he became the thing he wrote about. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't know much about that.
Don't you think it's amazing how they fired the Arab reporters and the Muslim reporters at MSNBC because they were telling a little bit of the truth about what's happening, or they were confronting people over it. And
you have to have one narrative,
and that's it. And then, but none of the they're supposed to stand up for these. Why didn't Rachel Maddow say something? Why didn't Chris Hayes? None of them said anything. None of them, fake tough guy Lawrence O'Donnell. None of them said anything. They just keep your head down and keep taking it. Rachel Maddow gets paid $100,000 a day. Like, to me, I don't know. That's a lot of money.
Good for her.
That's a good.
You buy a lot of man suits with that money.
Do you have a Joe Scarborough video? When she was being interviewed by Ben, what's his name? Ben, the guy who did Tropic Thunder. Ben. What's it? Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
They were wearing the exact same suit.
Of course. Of course. That's one way that, for whatever reason, hardcore lesbians, when they want to be taken seriously, they dress like a man. And they dress like a man in a business outfit.
Yeah.
Like Hannah Gadsby.
Oh, okay.
Look
yeah.
how she dresses. She puts a suit jacket on.
She's fantastic.
I'm serious. I'm here for the meeting. I'm here to explain things to you people.
Kurt can't
like,
stop
does he say,
talking
look at Joe Scarborough.
comes. Look
What
at
does
him.
he say?
Is this the one that you're looking for?
Yeah. Let me hear it.
Start your tape right now, because I'm about to tell you the truth. And F you if you can't handle the
It's 6
truth.
in the morning. It's 6 in the morning. F you.
This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever. Not a close second. I've known him
Not
for
a close
years.
second.
The Brzezinskis have known him for 50 years.
And we're all
If it weren't
fucking
the
liars.
truth, I wouldn't say it.
And these people say that Trump's a liar. I mean, Trump's a huge bullshitter
Bro,
for sure, but
we're in a Coen Brothers movie.
this is unbelievable. And so, can you imagine the people? I don't know how many people watch that show, but
45 people.
can you imagine still tuning in after that?
Yes. I would fucking wake and bake and let's go. Tell me about the world, Joe.
Well, I used to watch. Before I went to sleep. I used to. I would be up. I used to be a night owl when I was just a comedian before my show, and so I would wait till 3 a.m. I'd be up late. I'm like, oh, I can wait. I can watch Joe Scarborough before I go to bed. Morning Joe. So, and the joke I used to do is I watch it before I go to bed because I like to go to bed angry. And I don't know how anybody could watch that again after that. How could you and have any self-respect unless it's you're high and you're enjoying it to laugh
You
at.
have to be high and enjoying it, and then it becomes high comedy.
I mean,
because it's so good. That was so good. That was so good. If you put that in a movie, people wouldn't buy it.
I know.
They would go, "Come on, no, that's not real. No one would do that. This is stupid. I've lost my disbelief."
F you. He's going to tell his own audience F you if you don't believe Joe Biden's not the man.
Yeah, if I was in a movie theater, my suspension of disbelief would go,
Right.
"Oh, come on, this is."
That's why I was confused when I was looking. There's other videos I'm seeing that might have been a different time.